Hello and welcome to BitBoy Crypto. I am your host, BitBoy. As you can see, I am rocking the BitBoy Crypto shirt. Big shout out to BitNinja Supply for hooking me up with this shirt. I'm going to be wearing it at the Voices of Blockchain conference coming up in Chicago. Very excited about that. Also got a big announcement coming up this week about merchandise. I will be having some BitBoy Cryptos and BitBoy and HODL merchandise for you guys coming up later in the week. Really excited to announce that. And it should be live probably either tomorrow or Tuesday, but I will give you the details. Also, I lied to you. I said we'd be doing 2 videos today, but as you can see, I've got my green screen set back up. Man, this painting job has just been so much. We finally finished it today. So tomorrow I'm going to be coming to you guys with another episode of HODL Trade or Dump, and then we're going to live stream at some point tomorrow too, so pretty excited about that. If you're not a member of our community, make sure that you are. Become a member of the Bit Squad just by clicking the subscribe button. Also, we're getting close to the end of our $500 Bitcoin giveaway. All you got to do is read the full contest description below in the video information, but you got to comment on this video, like this video, and make sure you are a subscriber. So at the markets today, we're at 218 billion, so we have charged back up again. We're a little bit over 6,500. Some people are saying we could finally make the move up to 7. I'm still not buying it. I think we will probably go back down before we go back up. And I'm not trying to be bearish. I'm just really trying to be a little more realistic with kind of what I'm feeling about the market sentiment, and not so much just rah, let's go, Bitcoin's going up, because, you know, our hearts have been hurt a lot of times over the last couple of weeks. So that's my personal opinion. I'm going to hold off on re-entry points right now until it drops back down. Or, you know, if we break over 7, then we could go bullish. But like I said, I really don't think that we're going to. If it does, it may be short-lived. So biggest winners of the day, we do have alts pumping: Ontology, Nebulous, Redcoin, Veritasium, all over 20% gains. Nano coming up right behind that at 19.88%. So a lot of good projects up there, at least Nano, VeChain, Ontology are the best up there at the top. A lot of double-digit gainers today. Biggest losers, Metaverse and TrueUSD and Tether. 2 of those are stable coins, so they don't really count. You know, a lot of green today, which is good. Bitcoin dominance also has fallen a little bit, back to 51.4%. Be very interesting to see what will happen if that number goes back down below 50%. Of course, when we were in the heyday of crypto, it was around 30 to 33%, or maybe even a little lower than that. Can't remember the exact numbers, but we're a far cry away from that. So, all right, guys, we got in the news, we have the India BitConnect head arrested. And it really just seems like we are seeing more and more from BitConnect, the repercussions of the giant Ponzi scheme that it was. And, you know, this guy was arrested in his office. It must have been humiliating for him, but you know what? Someone like this probably deserves whatever is coming to them. Trevon James, I keep calling him Trevon. Trevon James is back in YouTube making videos again. And, you know, it just blows my mind that people will still listen to people like this. And my question is, what's the next pump and dump we're going to see? It'll be very interesting when the market finally does come bullish again. And we have different projects where, you know, as influencers, we try to warn you guys that certain things are scams. But, you know, people are still going to, you know, live by kind of that, like, if it's too good to be true, then it probably isn't true. But a lot of people fall in the camp, like, if it's too good to be true, then let me get on it. Let me get in on it and maybe try to make some money. So, you know, it's pretty sad to see. So this is very interesting. I'm a big fan of put your money where your mouth is when it comes to cryptocurrency. That's why I'm now doing crypto full time. That's why I'm going to be selling some high ticket items that I have to put it into cryptocurrency while everything is down, because I believe in this movement. Well, 90% of Binance's employees are now getting paid through cryptocurrency. So that number really blows my mind, because it's hard for me to fathom that there's that many people that work at Binance that really believe in what they're doing with cryptocurrency. I mean, you could think anybody could go get a job anywhere. They don't necessarily have to believe in the movement that is going on in their, you know, place of work. Like, look, if you work at Coke and you are a bottler, then you might not necessarily buy into the stock of Coke. Maybe you don't even like Coke. You don't even like the taste of it. But 90% of the people that work at Binance, and I don't know, do they know something we don't? Do they see prospects and vision further than we can see because they're in it every day? I'm not really sure, but I thought that this was really cool, and it reminded me of a story we did several months ago about an experiment where basically this place kept asking people if they would accept their salary in cryptocurrency, and about 25% of the people that this was in Europe, said that they would, and that was a pretty encouraging number. But to look at this 90% number, like, that's pretty cool for crypto, in my opinion. CNBC, the most viewed videos on their YouTube channel, guess what, are crypto videos. And why does this not surprise me? Well, it doesn't surprise me because cryptocurrency is really a millennial-heavy area where younger people are super interested in this. And who are the people that are consuming most of the YouTube videos? It would be millennials, and maybe, 5-10 years older than millennials. Technically at 35 years old, I am a millennial, but just barely. It depends on what age range you look at. Some people say up to 30, whatever it might be. But, in my opinion, I think that the older generation is just not as heavily invested into YouTube. And so I'm not really sure this is indicative of the overall, group of people that watch CNBC. I think of people like my grandpa or some other older people who have money, and, they watch CNBC on TV. They don't go to YouTube and watch the videos. So it makes sense to me that the most replayed videos where people go to get content would be crypto related. So Ken, if you don't know Ken, it's associated with the Kick app. This is very interesting. It's still in the beta phase, but it has now surpassed daily active users of all Ethereum dApps combined. Now, is this really such a great story about Ken, or is it really an indictment on the world of decentralized apps? Because all the ones that I've looked at are super crappy. I've yet to find a decentralized app that I thought, like, oh man, this is going to really be cool. There's no centralized version that's better. What I'm trying to say is there's always a centralized version of apps right now that seem to be much better than the decentralized apps. So the fact that Ken has really been able to, get this off and running and already have more users than all Ethereum dApps, I think that's good news for this. And this is associated with the Kick app. So basically what people are doing right now is they're spending cryptocurrency back and forth on this messaging app, and many of them don't even realize that they're doing it. So it's just very interesting. And then, of course, this is about the new users. These are users active in the last 24 hours, and this is just an infographic. You guys can check that out down below in the video description. So this is an interesting story. We showed the Republicans some love yesterday on our news story, and today we have a Democrat coming out from the United States, from the great state of Hawaii, saying that she owns crypto. So basically, Tulsi Gabbard, who is a Democrat from Hawaii, turned in this financial disclosure report. And if you look closely at it, you'll see that she owns $1,000 to $15,000 worth of Ethereum. Doesn't say exactly how much. And then $1,000 to $15,000 worth of a Litecoin. So very interesting. Her savings account has $1 to $1,000. So that's pretty interesting. But, I think it's really cool that you have some forward-thinking people involved in politics that are purchasing assets, digital assets. I think that's good for crypto. If you want to know a little bit more about Tulsi Gabbard, you can find her on Wikipedia. Here is a picture of her. And, she made a lot of headlines. I think she went and met with Donald Trump after the election and things like that. But, yesterday I said it seemed like that the Republican conservative side have been friendlier to crypto, and now we have a very liberal Democrat coming out and saying that she owns cryptocurrency. So just very interesting, keeping my finger on the pulse of crypto politics. So everybody, thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I know We Go Full-Time Crypto has been so crazy. I've been trying to get my house ready to sell. I'm looking around at it like I'm almost done right now, doing everything I need to do. So we're going to be doing multiple videos this week. Of course, on Thursday, I am leaving to go to Chicago for the Voices of Blockchain event. Very excited about that one. I believe you can use the promo code BitBoy if you're interested in getting in on that conference and get yourself a ticket. Get up there. You can meet me, shake my hand. I'll take a picture with you, and then I'll pretend like I don't know you. No, I'm just kidding. We can be friends. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're not a member of the Bit Squad, make sure that you click the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and you're in. It's that simple. Everybody, thanks for watching. Until next time, BitBoy out.